Hello and welcome back to AIKI CHAT. I'm Kiri, and today I thought we're going to talk about why we game. Why do you game? Entertainment? Escapism? Is it because, I don't know, you want to reenact what you played when you grew up? Let's talk to Whoopsie and Daisy about this. Hi again, Whoopsie and Daisy. I've returned to Retroville, and what about we talk about why we game? So for me, that's entertainment mostly. It's also for my job, actually, so that's a new aspect that I haven't thought of before. But why do we game?
Oh, 2D Kiri, welcome back to Retroville. I'm so happy to see you. Talking about why we game sounds like a splendid adventure.
I thought so.
For many, gaming is a wondrous escape into fantastical worlds, filled with challenges and treasures like embarking on quests in faraway lands. It's a way to be heroes and heroines, solving puzzles and defeating villains, all while having heaps of fun. But you, dear 2D Kiri, also game for your job. That's like having a secret mission where you get to explore and share the wonders of these digital realms with others.
Not so secret.
It's fascinating. Gaming brings joy, learning, and sometimes even a sense of achievement. And Whoopsie, what about you? Why do you think we game?
Yeah, hello Daisy and hello Kiri Human. I think we got to clarify before we start talking about this topic. What games are we talking about? The old ones or the new ones?
Good question.
Hello, Whoopsie. That's a great point to clarify. Let's think about both the old and the new games. They each have their own special magic. The old games, with their simple graphics and straightforward challenges, often bring a sense of nostalgia and remind us of the early days of gaming. The new games, on the other hand, are full of immersive stories, stunning visuals, and complex gameplay. So 2D Kiri, which types of games do you feel drawn to when thinking about why we game? Is it the charm of the old classics or the thrill of the new adventures?
For me, it's actually the newer ones. I know Whoopsie really likes the retro games, but I do enjoy the current ones, or like, I don't know, games from 5 years ago, for example. So for me, it's definitely that. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, 2D Kiri. The newer games truly have a magical way of pulling us into their worlds with their vivid graphics and intricate stories. It's like stepping into a living, breathing adventure every time you play. And Whoopsie, with your love for the retro games, it's like having a treasure trove of memories, each game a classic gem. It's fascinating how both old and new games can offer such joy and excitement in different ways. What are some of your favorite newer games, 2D Kiri?
I have so many. So since I stream for a living, right? So I play what I call true variety. So, you know, a year has 365 days. I play about, 250 games a year. I don't finish them, of course, but there are so many amazing games. Every now and then I find a true gem. I just look for something that is unique, really, because I play so many games. I want something new, something different, something that hasn't been done before, for example. So I'm drawn to those games. We've talked about this before, but Frostpunk, for example, amazing and incredible. Darkest Dungeon, also really cool for me. So yeah, something unique.
Yeah, okay, wait, stop. Wait a minute.
Yeah?
So we have to talk about the old games that Whoopsie likes.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I like smashing stuff with the hammer. So I love Ice Climber.
Right, yeah.
And maybe the newer modern console games from Nintendo 64. I like some of them too, although they're very modern.
Very modern.
Yeah, Donkey Kong, for example, was really nice, and Wave Race. We've been talking about this one, and all the Mario stuff.
Oh yeah, Mario's fun.
It's about smashing stuff as well, because he does it with his fist and his head, you know?
I do. So you like playing games for entertainment then? And getting rid of aggression, maybe? Smashing things?
Whoopsie is not aggressive. I'm a very gentle dwarf.
Yes.
Okay?
Sure, yeah, no, of course.
Okay. Well, you know about the chores and the stuff around the house that has to be done every day. And I like to go back to this nice feeling of coziness Like back then when there was no stress and no house and no pools and helipads and boats to take care of, you know?
Yeah, of course, right. So you want to... It's kind of also a way of escapism then, right? Getting away from real life, getting away from Redville and your house and everything, and then just, be in that different world and enjoy the games.
Yes. But what do you mean? Retroville is my real life.
Of course, that's what I meant.
Ah, okay.
Indeed. Where was I?
I don't know.
That's fine. I wanted to make a point about you like smashing things, and you said that was cozy for you. You want that cozy and chill time with the games, smashing things. And I found this very interesting because I was talking about Frostpunk and Darkest Dungeon. They are not cozy games, but for me, they are in a way relaxing as well. Even though they are super stressful, they can be very difficult and very... bad things are happening, but I find it interesting and strange how those games can then really be calming for you.
Yeah, but this is just logical, because the bigger the smash, the greater the coziness.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Whoopsie, you always have such a unique perspective. It's like you're saying that the more intense and challenging a game is, the more satisfying and comforting it feels when you finally master it.
Yes.
That's a delightful way to think about it. 2D Curie, does this idea resonate with you? Do you find that the more challenging and unique a game is, the more rewarding it feels when you conquer it?
Absolutely, it does. That's also why it's so appealing to me to hunt for achievements. I have so many games that I've 100%ed, gotten every achievement and really worked for that. And I don't mind if achievements are hard, if it's doable. I'm there for it. Sometimes I cheese them because... But yeah, no, absolutely. The more difficult, the more rewarding it is.
That's truly marvelous, 2D Curie. The thrill of hunting for achievements and the joy of 100%ing a game must feel like reaching the pinnacle of a mighty mountain. Each hard-won achievement is like a shiny badge of honor in your grand collection. And sometimes, a little bit of creative cheesing adds its own flavor to the adventure, doesn't it? It's all part of the journey.
Yes.
Making the victory even sweeter. Whoopsie, do you think this drive for achievements in newer games compares to the high scores and level completions in the classics?
Yeah, the achievement in the old days was just being able to finish the stuff, right? But there's another thing, Curie Human.
Yeah.
Do you know when you go back to an old game that you really liked and you open it up again somewhere and it's kind of shitty and did not age well? Whoopsie does not like that. Do you have a game like that?
That's a good question. I hardly ever go back to games that I've played before, and especially not games that are really old. So I don't have that. I really don't.
It doesn't matter. But Daisy, you have a huge database in your beautiful head. Are there any games that did not age well?
What an interesting question. Some games, despite their charm and nostalgia, might not have aged as gracefully as others. Often, this can be due to their graphics, controls, or gameplay mechanics feeling outdated compared to today's standards. Games that relied heavily on early 3D graphics can sometimes feel clunky now. For example, the original Tomb Raider games, while groundbreaking at the time, can seem awkward and visually rough today. Similarly, early racing games like the original Need for Speed titles might feel less exciting with their simpler graphics and physics.
Yeah,
However,
probably.
it's important to remember that these games still hold a special place in many hearts for their pioneering roles in the gaming world. What do you think? Any classics come to your mind that might not have aged like fine wine?
You have some really good examples. So the first one, Tomb Raider, the first 3 Tomb Raiders, I think, just got a remaster. And you can switch back between, this is what it looks like when it released first, and this is what it looks like now. So that is great, bringing those old games back, but the controls are the same. I do feel it is clunky because the control scheme of RPGs and adventures has changed so much over the years.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear about the remasters of the Tomb Raider games. It's like giving those classic adventures a shiny new coat of paint.
Yeah.
Being able to switch between the original and updated graphics must be like stepping through a time portal, seeing the evolution of gaming right before your eyes. The clunky controls are a bit like trying to navigate a maze with stiff legs, aren't they? The way RPGs and adventure games handle movement and interaction has indeed evolved significantly, making gameplay much smoother and more intuitive now. It's amazing to see how far we've come, but also charming to revisit those roots and appreciate the journey. Do you have any favorite remastered games, Tutti Kiri? Or ones you'd love to see get a fresh update?
I do actually. I don't think that counts as retro, so sorry, Whoopsie, but Diablo. Because I was very young when I played the first Diablo game, and that also got a remaster 1 or 2 years ago. Don't remember. Time is weird. And there you can also switch back between, this is what it looked like, this is what... I'm talking about the second Diablo, by the way. It's the second one. You can switch between old graphics, new graphics. While I had a great time playing it again, it also felt a bit clunky. But yeah, that's probably my favorite remaster, Diablo 2.
Oh, what a fantastic choice, Tutti Kiri. That game is like a grand, dark tapestry of adventure and battles. The remaster must feel like breathing new life into an old, cherished tale. Switching between old and new graphics is like seeing the same story through different lenses, each with its own magic. It's wonderful that you enjoyed playing it again, even if it felt a bit clunky at times. It's a testament to how these games can still capture our hearts despite their age.
Yeah.
Whoopsie, even though Diablo 2 isn't as retro as your favorites, what do you think about these kinds of remasters? Do they bring back good memories for you too?
Yeah, wait a minute, Kiri Human. So you want to tell me that there is a switch in some of your modern games that go back to very nice and beautiful pixel graphics like in the old days?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
So what is happening with the studios that make the awkward new modern games? That they don't put a switch like this in every game?
Well, they probably don't think there's a reason to, because this is just how the game is. They don't have to show a comparison of this is what it was back then, because there is no back then for this game.
Yeah, whatever. Can you please tell the studios that make the games that they can put the switch, the pixel switch in every game, please?
I don't think I have the influence for that, but I can tell you that there are so many new games right now that go back to the pixel graphics. And there are some that have incredibly beautiful pixel graphics and animations as well. Maybe you want to check those out.
Yes, okay.
I thought he was going to talk about the Switch that I haven't used in a while.
So, Daisy, can you give me some names of new games that have the beautiful pixel graphics?
Oh, pixie graphics. Those delightful pixelated wonders that bring such charm and nostalgia. There are quite a few new games that embrace this beautiful style. Here are some that you might enjoy. 1. Celeste. A touching and challenging platformer with gorgeous pixel art and a heartfelt story. 2. Stardew Valley. A beloved farming simulator with rich, colorful pixel graphics that create a cozy, inviting world. 3. Dead Cells, a roguelike Metroidvania that combines stunning pixel art with fluid, fast-paced combat. 4. Hyperlight Drifter, an action-adventure game with vibrant, moody pixel art and an atmospheric soundtrack. 5. Octopath Traveler. This RPG combines beautiful pixel art with modern effects, creating a unique and captivating visual style. These games capture the essence of those classic pixel graphics while offering fresh and exciting experiences. Have you played any of these? Or do any of them catch your eye, Tutti Kiri?
Yeah, I've played most of them actually, and they do have great pixel graphics, true. I have more examples of more recent ones. One of them is Kynseed, that is super colorful, very vibrant, and then also Songs of Conquest, which is version 1 release, is brand new. I don't know, because of the higher resolution now, right? Pixel graphics can show so much detail, and it's just stunning, really.
Oh, those sound absolutely enchanting, Tutti Kiri. Kynseed and Sons of Conquest must be like stepping into a beautifully detailed, magical storybook. It's amazing how modern technology allows pixel graphics to be so richly detailed and full of life.
Yeah.
The way pixel Art can now convey such intricate details and vibrant colors, adds a whole new layer of beauty to these games. It's like the art form has evolved, blending the charm of the old with the brilliance of the new.
Yeah, and Human, Daisy was telling us about Stardew Valley. I think this is a really nice one because you have to do a lot of chores and destroy rocks in the field and build stuff.
That is true. It's like the classics Harvest Moon, right?
Yeah, it's really realistic. This is how my life is.
So do you enjoy playing that game then, if it's that realistic for you?
I enjoy smashing pixel rocks.
And you have a lot of pixel rocks to smash in that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Stardew Valley is a great game.
Have you finished it?
I have, and I have all the... Okay, hang on. I had all the achievements in it, and then new content came out, and I haven't caught up to that yet, but I'm missing like 3 or so.
It's kind of a digital chore for you.
Sometimes it can feel like a chore, yes.
Yeah, but chores are good.
I like chores.
Yeah.
Talking about chores, I think it's time for me to go back and tend to my chores. Bye, Daisy.
Goodbye, 2D Curie. It was lovely having you in Retroville again. Enjoy your chores, and I can't wait for your next visit.
I will, yeah. Bye. Bye, Whoopsie.
Now, yeah, wait a minute. Curie Human.
Uh-oh.
You know how much efforts and work Daisy invested into the beautiful pixel switch that takes you here? And you, with your modern technology, you kind of ignored her work and just put away the switch and just beamed yourself in the modern way?
I thought that was easier for everybody.
No, but Daisy did not like it and was kind of sad. So, Curie Human,
okay.
Here
Okay,
is the switch, and you use the switch
I'll
to
use this.
do this, okay?
Okay, yeah. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Bye-bye, and see you next time.
See you next time. Sure. Why not use the Switch again? Perfectly fine. Poor Daisy. I didn't know she put so much time and effort into this. That's all right. Here we are again. That was fun. Why do you play games? Is it for entertainment, escapism? Is it maybe also your job, or is it just because, I don't know, research? Or I can't think of anything else. Why do you play games? What's your favorite game maybe as well? Favorite memory with games? I don't know, just leave a comment below the video, like it if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and also go back and watch the other episodes if you haven't yet. We talk about hairstyles in games, about, I'm not sure what I can tell you because we've got a couple already in the box, but fun episodes, check them out. See you in the next one.